Hello. I was asked to help coach a group of footballers in a warm-up the other day, and I got them skipping forwards, and then I asked them to skip backwards. And the coach looked at me like I asked them to do something impossible. For us, that's just a normal pattern, but he thought I was some kind of wizard. Skipping is an underused movement pattern, but with some variations, you'll understand why it's the #1 movement pattern we have out of all of them. Before we start doing anything in the gym, we want to get people to skip. Carry on watching and I'll show you how we improve your players' coordination and skill acquisition. As you know, when your footballers turn up to training, their minds aren't empty. They're full of work or school or college or relationships. So just by changing simple things in the warm-up, we can get them to focus on their warm-up so that when you're ready to start your football training or your sport-specific training, they're with you. One of the simplest things we do is just change the layout of the movement. So if they aren't that coordinated at the moment, just get them skipping, for example, in the zigzag. That's one way. And then if they can, skipping backwards. This is a double wizard moment here. Just skipping backwards around there. It looks simple, but watch your players struggle with that. Second variation is to add different movement patterns so you combine the skipping with something else. So for example here, I've got a 4-cone grid. You can have the players lined up. So I could do a sideways movement here. Okay, skipping across. Sideways movement here. Skipping across. Then you can add variations. So I can change the sideways movement, keep the pattern the same. So then I'm doing karaoke. Skip backwards. I'll do another one, just so you get an idea. Karaoke. And then skipping with arm reaches. Keep the pattern the same, change the movements. By combining those, you're having to get the players to think, and we want thinking players. Now we can add some different variations. Once you've got some patterns, here we go. So now I can combine skipping to running. So skipping naturally leads to running. Or you can skip and add a turn. These patterns work well in football or other sports. But not only that, but once you've got more confident, your players are starting to get more coordinated, you can change how you use your hands and arms when you skip as well. So you can either do straight legs, straight arms. This helps warm up the hamstrings. Or you can do bent legs. There's just a couple of variations. Hopefully that's given you a taster of just how to get a simple movement pattern, what you think is simple, the skip, increase the variation within it so you don't have to overplan, and it gives your players something to think about, something to work about. We've all seen the player who's highly coordinated is able to pick up a skill in a few reps. We've also seen the uncoordinated player who takes a lifetime to master a basic skill. Hopefully this will help your players get more coordinated.